Robinson will throw. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And he makes the catch inside the 20. The Golden Eagles in the hurry-up. Gives it on the option. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He'll keep it himself. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
First play of the drive comes from the 22.
Get ready.
He wastes no time and comes out to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
The number one goal as a defense is
try to get the first through the air. With the catch, it's Briggs. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Robinson looking to pass. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Late hit. Moves the ball up 15 yards. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Use the play fake. Now the throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll pull it on the read. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Golden Eagles headed quickly to the line. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Dalton. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. They'll leave it with the lone back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the
They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to take a shot. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the
Personal
quarterback
foul.
there.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs.
Here we go.
Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Briggs. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Let's go, break.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Single.
Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Got it in the middle. It's Chapman. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down.
Here we go. Break. Get set.
They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Finds his man. It's Chapman. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick. Obviously, was inaccurate in his pass.
This time on target. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
To be honest,
Ready. Break. Single, single. Blue 85.
Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Golden Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And you can feel the momentum a little bit, right? I mean, the 4th quarter has kind of changed, and this defense is settled in. Their offense has scored as well. So this is a big tipping point in this football game. This is a big possession because Uncle Mo is all on the side of the defense.
now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position during 3rd.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Caught in the backfield, it's Cutler. And that's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Well, I know the
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. They get a push, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Grab in the backfield. It's Payne. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. And the Golden Eagles need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Robinson will throw. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Grabbed behind the line. It's Dalton. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Golden Eagles are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
Well, a lot of bad things happening on that play if you're on offense because, one, you lost yards, but two, you ran it.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Turning it on. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dalton. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. The Golden Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. Robinson looking to pass. Complete to the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Now, I know that.
You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think, is goal.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Hancock Whitney Stadium in Mobile, home to the South Alabama Jaguars. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the South Alabama Jaguars. Glad to have you with us for EA.
Ready? Here we go.
To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Kitchens.
I'll tell you, when you got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Jaguars are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Kitchens. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. They're dealing with a second and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Graham. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. Third and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
29 Philly.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's got an open man. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Jaguars are moving quickly down the field. They just keep firing. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Jaguars need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Flicks it out of the air. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be fourth down. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Cricket.
Wants to go up top on first down. Swings it out to his running back. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Jaguars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Fires to the big fella. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. That's going to do it for the quarter, guys. Louisiana has the lead here. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down.
Let's go.
He's looking downfield to throw. It's complete to the left. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down.
It's a nice...
Ready up.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Gonna swing it on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
One thing this defense...
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on first down. Quick shovel pass. Early on the Jets.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Quick release by the QB. The Jaguars have a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that's...
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Catch in the middle, it's Graham. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He's got the back in the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're going to go to the air on third and short. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
And a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Mobile, but let's just go with notable. And talk about a first half for the dude in that.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Card in the backfield, it's Graham. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the offense on second down. Running play action. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And the third down pass is incomplete.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get now in the second half.
Ready up. Here we go.
Going with the ground game left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
In blue. In blue.
Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Martin. Wide open space. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The play action fake. Got his man. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one.
Ready,
So the final period starts with a second down play.
here we go.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Got enough space. Into the end zone. Touchdown, South Alabama.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so...
On the
A
dot.
lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20.
Come on, set.
They'll start this drive with a pass. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
On the ready.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
The Jaguars want to pick up the tempo.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
The Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage?
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Under fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the big fella. The decision to go for it does not pan out. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Goes it back over the middle. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to 1st down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to throw on 1st down. And they dialed up the shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though this team's going to be leaving here with it now.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Wants to throw again. Got his man quickly. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Encroachment. Defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. To the air on 1st down. Got him downfield. Into the end zone for a touchdown. And here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to...
It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to...